You looking at me or you?
I'm looking at you. All right. We're back. Back in the US of A. Gonna go for a little ride and talk about Europe. All right, everybody, we're back on the road again. Just farting around town. Got a couple errands to run. Just got back from our European trip and want to talk about it. We did have an outstanding time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I'd recommend to anybody, if you have the means to go, across the pond and see how it is over there. Because it is quite an experience. I had the good fortune to be stationed over there back in the 70s, so I was quite familiar with things in Scotland, but some places I've never seen before was Paris and Amsterdam and London. So it was a outstanding time there.
It doesn't make sense if you're going to spend the money to get that plane ride.
Yeah, because the trains over there are reasonable.
Yeah, the biggest expense is leaving the United States, getting over there.
Yeah, that's true.
So
if you're going to go there and you're right there on the continent, you might as well, if you got the time, you know.
yeah,
I was only able to do it now because I'm retired. We've seen our good friends,
Bud and Kathy.
Bud and Kathy.
Yeah.
Give him a whip. Give him a whip. Give him a whip.
Hi, and my bite needs scratch.
Went to Inveraray Castle
Inveraray.
with them, and it was and I got to celebrate his birthday and her birthday.
Yeah.
Their birthdays are 2 days apart.
It's a beautiful ride
Yeah, it really was.
from Dunoon to Inveraray.
Yeah, it is nice.
You take your time. The roads are winding,
Yeah. Very windy road.
narrow.
Going up to Inveraray from Dunoon. It's about 40 miles.
But,
It's
yeah.
pretty damn cool, though.
The sheep have the right of way.
Yeah. I couldn't get over that sheep crossing. That was something else.
That was so cool. It really was. You know how I am. I'm a big kid.
Yeah, I know you love that.
I didn't get to see my Highland cows up close and personal, but
No Highland coast.
I got to
for you.
stand amongst the sheep as they were going past my car.
Right?
That was neat. Yeah. You know, Inveraray is not very big.
No, not really.
It's only like, oh my God, it's so small. But it's really cool. What is that? It's Argyle Castle.
It's the castle of Inveraray, which is actually the residence of
The Duke and Duchess.
Duke and Duchess of Argyle.
Yeah.
And we didn't actually go into the castle this time because
They were home.
they were home. And then at home they closed it to the public, so we didn't get to see it. But we did go to the old jail,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
which is very interesting. And plus it was a good day out with our friends.
Cloth coat and pair of shoes, 8 right.
Pair of shoes.
Got him hanging a bit.
Funny.
Yeah.
They were really quite harsh.
Be outside here for 1 hour after they return back to Scotland. They would go in rain, hail, snow, it doesn't matter what weather it is, they would be out there for an hour. There would be one in each side. They would have to do it in silence as well, up and down, walking. They weren't allowed to talk between them because there was only one warder between the two prisons. It's very easy to conspire against them and attack them. If one of them was starting talking, even after 5 minutes being in there, he was taking both of them out and putting them back in prison for another 23 hours plus.
Wow.
Which would make him very unpopular.
Aye. Aye.
When you go into the original prison 1820, head upstairs first. That's where 1820 starts. You're going to be able to see exactly how grim it used to look at the beginning. No heating, no lighting, no ventilation, no beds. Well, in there you would find men, women, children as young as 7 and mentally insane locked in that prison. There are 8 cells, so at some point there can be 5 or 6 people in the same cell.
Wow.
It should be really, really bad because a small building was for the entire Argyle and Beauty Miles. So quite a big chunk of Scotland. When you do come downstairs after that, you're going to be able to see a difference. 1839, the Reform Act of Scotland, they're trying to improve the life of the prisoners. They actually built a washroom, a toilet, they put gas lighting in and heating 3 meals a day, which it's getting into the right direction, but they still have to work on it. This was built later on, a few years later on. That's when they started enjoying the fresh air. Because after you've been in there with no ventilation, you would want to come out here for an hour.
So, the Black Maria, or Maria, as your cousins would have called it, or American cousins. So, you would probably remember Paddy Wagon.
Yeah.
So, Paddy Wagon, Meat Wagon, or the Black Maria are all the exact same thing. They're basically a cart with a box on them. So if you think it's bad riding in the back of it, have a look at the driver's face. So this is a single horse cart, so while the criminal's in the back nice and dry, the driver's face tells a different story.
How did you get to see? There's a big one for me.
Oh yeah, and the whole town is painted white.
I know.
You
White
could-
with black trim.
You
isn't
see it from the distance. It's every building is white. It's
Yeah.
amazing,
It is.
and that's where you can get the best scones.
Yeah, that scone I had there was delicious.
What do you eat?
I'm having a scone with raspberry jam and clotted cream. Take a picture of yours.
Nice.
Already.
Bacon. And you got the black pudding.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I do. Okay. All right. Never had it.
You would like it.
I mean, I had scones in other parts of Scotland that was no near as good as that one. I mean, someplace you go, scones, it's almost like just a roll, you know. But this actually had a texture the scone's supposed to have, like a biscuit.
Right.
Had currants in it. No, delicious.
Yeah, but what we call a biscuit here is not what they call a biscuit over there.
Yeah, a biscuit over in the UK is a cookie. What we call a cookie.
Yeah.
They don't have anything. The closest thing they have to our biscuit is a scone.
Is a scone. Yeah.
Other than that, well, we went past where I used to be stationed on the way back.
Oh, that's right. On the way back.
Holylock, that
Yeah.
was kind of cool. Got to meet one of Bud's friends there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll see in a clip in the video where he's talking about septic tanks. He says, "Look, I've got 2 septic tanks."
Yeah.
What that is, that's rhyming slang for Yanks.
Yanks.
Which is, I can recall when I was over there, sometimes said in, you know, good-natured fun, other times not so much. Like, you fucking Yankee bastard.
Your septic tank. Does that mean we're
But-
full of shit?
I suppose. But from Bud's perspective, you know, he's a good guy.
Oh, he was
He
doing
actually
it, yeah,
He's
playfully.
friends with a lot of Americans, so it wasn't derogatory at all.
Right.
But it was funny.
2 septic tanks. You any birds in there? That's one of the most famous guys in the room. That's after French.
Well, that was our trip to Inveraray. Stopped here in the sandbank where Holylock is. This is the pier I used to walk down every day to go to work and walk off every day to go to the pub. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed our day out at Inveraray. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to J&D Motorcycles. And as always, ride safe out there and have an outstanding day. Well, hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that video. I've got several more coming out. It'll be the same format. It'll be Donna and I riding our bikes around, discussing our European trip, along with videos and photos of various points of interest and things we did in Glasgow, Edinburgh, Amsterdam, Paris, and London. So this should be pretty interesting. If you like this video and like this format, please let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.